Making insurance claims at the best of times is a very cumbersome process and often is just downright a very painful experience. Enter Tractable with its computer visioning technology that's helping streamline the process. Adrien, how are you improving the insurance claims experience?
The main bottleneck of any type of claim is linked to a visual inspection of the damage. The main question that insurance companies need to answer is, what is the damage? How much is it going to cost to fix it? And so that is what Tractable is doing. We have trained an AI that has learned this visual task and that is able to automate this task so the process end-to-end is much faster. The way you train the AI is by looking at millions and millions of examples of real photos, of real accidents, to teach the AI to become an expert. Computers can now see better than humans. And so what we do is we basically pool all of the claims information that we receive every day when we process claims for insurance companies, and we use this combined experience into one single intelligence, which is the AI, which has learned to understand the damage just like a human expert.
How efficient is the AI and how effective is it versus a human assessment?
The bottom line is that the AI, because it's seen so many examples, has become able to reach human expert performance. Accuracy is a big question because assessing damage to a car or to any sort of assets is a very subjective task. And so what AI brings to the table is not so much the accuracy only, but it's also the consistency. It's really bringing an objective and consistent and fair standard, which is basically telling you how to repair the asset, no matter where you live and no matter who the inspector is.
So I think it's a really big positive for insurance payers and for the insured to shorten this time frame so much and make it much quicker to get payment. And you're talking about in some cases being able to make instant payments. How can that work?
Well, let's take a car accident. You'll call your insurance company and they will ask you to send some photos. Right there, you're already interacting with the platform. By taking a few photos, those photos are sent to the cloud where the AI lives. And in a few seconds, the AI is going to process all of those photos, come up with an assessment of the damage, and instantly tell the insurance company what decisions can be taken. And on this basis, you're able to take the right course of action. If the damage is low, for instance, maybe the AI will recommend a cash settlement. And maybe you as a policyholder will be happy to get 200 euros on the spot for minor damage. And there it is. The claim has been settled in a few minutes as opposed to weeks. So after the first triage has been done, there's a number of other players that are going to interact with the platform. So maybe the body shop interacts with the AI to make sure that the approval of the repair is done efficiently and instantly. There's a number of other tasks that the AI is automating, and the overarching principle is to speed up the process and convert it from weeks to days or even minutes as I.
So you've introduced a whole lot of efficiency to the automotive claims process, but where else can the Tractable platform be applied?
We do AI for accidents and disasters recovery. We started with vehicle and auto insurance because it's a very big problem to solve, right? There's 100 million car claims every year. We want to first go deep into the auto lifecycle. So be it lease returns, be it maintenance, be it used car sales. Those are places where this AI can really accelerate the process. But beyond that, what we're really excited to go into is to go from auto to P&C in general. So other type of assets damage like property or natural disasters. And here what I find really exciting is that the scale of AI can really help companies to deal with major natural disasters, right? If you have tens of thousands of property damage at the same time, you need technology to assess the situation and recover faster.